Hey, how's it going? It's Manny, Lone Star Gardener. It is a beautiful Monday today. The last maybe 5 days it's been super cloudy, sun's out. We had some severe storms last night. I slept through them. But today, I'm excited about today. This one's gonna be a good one. If you know me, then you know how much I love Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is amazing. It's the best. The one that's right by the house is hands down the best Dollar Tree I've ever been to. It's very clean, organized. The staff there is, they're nice. They have like a snack bar area. They took out a couple of aisles. It's a snack bar area. It's really, really cool. And they have a really nice spring garden section that they put up right around this time, right around the middle of January, and then just until stuff lasts, until stuff starts selling out. But 2 weeks ago, I found some stuff. It popped up. I posted on my Instagram. Check out my Instagram if you haven't checked it out yet. The link is in the description below. It shows my content from a few years ago, everything that I do in between the videos, progress pics, progress videos. So 2 weeks ago, I had bought a few things, loved it. I got super excited whenever I saw the display. A few days ago, went back, bought some more stuff, and I think I'm good. I think I'm good with everything that I bought. There's a big display of seeds on one of the sides. It's on my Instagram again, but I had to really control myself to not buy any more seeds, because if you've seen the last seed video, I have so many, and everything that I have is also on that display. But I did pick up some really good stuff, and today we're going to go over it. So stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing that I picked up were just these biodegradable seed starter pots. The little ones that already has a little hole in it. Comes with 12 pots. 12 pots for $1. Can't beat that, right? I'm gonna be using these for the sensitive root vegetables I'll be planting, like the zucchinis, like the patty pans, cucumbers maybe. Just the little biodegradable pots. If you never use one, you just fill it up with dirt, put your seed in there, and then once it starts sprouting, instead of transplanting it, all you do is just put it in the permanent spot, cover it up, and then this biodegrades into the dirt. You don't have to do anything, and that's really good for your sensitive root vegetables that if you mess around with them too much, like in a regular plastic pot, like I'm about to show you, that could stress out the roots and cause them not to grow that well. So these are really good for that, and I'm definitely going to be using these. Yeah, all natural fiber biodegradable seed starter pots. So now these I used last year. I picked them up from Dollar Tree actually, and these are just regular plastic starter pots. There's 6 in here, and just really thin plastic pots. They have the holes on the bottom. I'll just be using these for some other seeds. Last year I used these for the tomatoes, and these are the ones that I used for the zucchinis and the patty pans, and it was a little nerve-wracking trying to get these out without disturbing the roots too much. This year I won't be using these for the sensitive roots vegetables, but for the other stuff, these will work just fine. Okay, now I am a real stickler for gloves. I really like a good sticky glove, a high friction glove, really good grip, and these are just some really simple latex grip gloves for $1. And let me tell you, these have been the best garden gloves I've owned. I think the most I've ever spent, not too expensive, the most I've ever spent was maybe $10 on just some like Texas design ones, and they were good, but then I left them out in the sun. The plastic just degrades, and the sticky part, the really grippy part, degraded. And so I tried to get some other ones for maybe $5. Didn't really work, but I've used the gray ones already, and they work. These are really good, especially when you have to tighten something that's wet or handle something that's wet. You don't lose the grip with these. It's as if you're handling it as if it was dry. Perfect. And so when I went back again, I got another pair in green this time, just to have another pair. But yeah, these are really good gloves. I'm really happy with them. Okay, next are just some plant clips, 20 count plant clip, 2 different sizes, small one and then sort of a bigger one. This past season I used zip ties, and those worked out really well. Just some cheap zip ties from Lowe's, and saw these at the dollar store. Might as well. We'll use them. We'll definitely incorporate them into this season. Okay, so next, sorry about the dust. These were at the very top of my shelf. But this is just a little seed starter tray. Has the 12 pots in here, drip tray, the little holes at the bottom, drip tray, and then the little plastic part on top to keep everything moist and keep the humidity in. That's all it is. Just a little simple seed starter pot. Again, $1. This was actually the last one, so I'm really happy I grabbed it. The other ones were just kind of the open one without the pots. I'll probably use these. I won't be. So most people use these indoors. They'll put in their growing medium, put their seeds in, and then they'll start it with a heat pad. Put this on. Some people also use a plastic cup and they'll put a plastic bag on top, but this basically does the same thing. And it already kind of gets a little cloudy when you put it in. But I'll be using this outside, so I won't need a heat pad. And this is just to make just the small seedlings a little bit more manageable. I really don't like having just one seedling with the whole area of dirt around. I feel like that they look really weak that way. They're probably doing fine, but this is just individual ones, just a little bit more manageable. And I'll just, whatever I'm starting, I'll just put them in here. Maybe those beans, if you haven't checked out the last video, I got some bean seeds in a Christmas pack, so I might use that for this. And we'll see, but you guys will be the first to know whenever I do. Okay guys, so these are really, really cool. These are flower rockets. If you check out my Instagram post, whenever I posted what I found, there was one full side of just seed packets and another side of growing kits. And this is sort of a growing kit, so they're called flower rockets. And it comes with like a little sponge. See if you can see that. It comes with a little sponge with, it says over 100 seeds. And let me open this one. I won't take it out of the thing, but you can sort of see it's like a little green Philly sponge. Looks like a straw, but it's real soft, and I guess there's 500 seeds in there. So what you do is you put your flower rocket into I'll put it up again, just into your dirt. You cover it and then you water, and then it comes out, which is perfect because what my dad likes to do is he'll get like a seed blend, a flower seed blend, and distribute them into the 5-gallon Lowe's buckets, and then grow them from there. And then we just have buckets that we can move around for the pollinators wherever we need them. So this will be really cool. Basically the same thing, and instead of just a seed packet, you just put one of these in, and then you have a whole bucket of seeds. And I'm guessing that you could probably just like tear it in half, and then you can put them in even more areas. But yeah, so I got there were 4 different kinds. There was a zinnia mix, a painted daisy mix, a summer bouquet mix, and this is a fragrance bouquet. These are gonna be really cool. We'll see if they work. I bet they will. It says to put the flower rocket right level with your dirt. It doesn't say to cover it, but we'll cover it. We'll see what happens. And it's just $1. If it doesn't work, whatever. We didn't lose that much money on it. Yeah, so that was a really good Dollar Tree haul. I'm really excited with the stuff that we were able to find and get. A really good display. If you haven't checked out your local Dollar Tree, give it a look. A lot of really good stuff. Besides what I showed you, they also have seed starter mix and some potting mix. Give it a look. Check yours out. If you've already been doing it, good, because I've only discovered this last year. So I'm very late in the game. But yeah, I'm really excited with all this. Y'all will be the first ones to see whenever I use them. The next videos are going to be, since it's going to be pretty nice the next couple of days, I'm going to get back outside, lay down more of the artificial turf, just do a little bit more spring prep. We're really done with the winter cleanup. Now it's really spring prep. It's right around the corner. It's peeking its head out today. Next video will probably be the big irrigation project. I'm really excited for that. If you have any irrigation experience, if you know what kind of tubing to buy, 1/4 inch tubing, 1/2 inch tubing, that's what I've crudely done a little bit of research on what I'm going to do, but it seems 1/4 inch tubing and 1/2 inch tubing is what you use. Emitter line also, if you know what kind to buy, where to buy it from, if Amazon's a good buy it directly from a retailer. Let me know, what did you do? Tips on there's a cat over there. Tips on how much line to use, the best quality, the best brand. Looks like I'm going to be using about maybe 5 zones. So I have a really good timer for my corn, but we're probably going to try to get another really good quality timer for everything else, because I want to try to make this season a little bit more automatic, but still be able to hand water a few things. Speaking of hand watering, that's what I've been doing with the clover. If you saw the last video, then they've been blowing up pretty well. Their true leaves are starting to find the form, and it looks really good right now. I can see the clover in the corn plots, but I can really see the clover in the watermelon pool. So check out my Instagram to see that progress. It looks really good. I'm really excited for that. That's probably what's going to be going on next. Stay tuned, like and subscribe if you find this content interesting. Again, this really isn't instructional videos. It's just me getting through my growing seasons. And yeah, hope you enjoy it. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.